Okay, good morning to everyone. So we'll be starting with the logical channels, transport channels and physical channels. This is nothing but your hierarchical channel structure of LTE which is present. So as we discussed it when I was doing the network simulator lab also, so directly your data will be not carried to the destination. Okay, your data will be transmitted through the links provided, maybe the UDP or TCP protocol they will carry, right? So there is a physical link connection, there is a logical link connection. So in that OSI layer part, you might have clearly observed that there is a logical link present over there. So these are the types of channels present in this network. Okay, so logical channel, transport channel and physical channel, so which is nothing but what to transmit, how to transmit and actual transmit which you are going to do. So today's session it will be, I will be briefing about these channels, and also the video which I had not played you back Friday, so that I will be doing. At 11:30 you will be having a small quiz related to whatever uh, I have covered till now, which is nothing but your different types of network architecture, design consideration. Right, so one small quiz I have arranged for multiple choice question, 5 marks question. It is not multiple choice, you have to answer it. Right, so that will be enabled at 11:30. Okay, so another 20-25 minutes time we have. So in this, I'll first play the video to you. Go through that video carefully. I'll just share to you now.
Kumar. In this video, I'm
Today
going
are
to
you
share my knowledge
right?
about
Able to listen, right? ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆನಾ ವಿಡಿಯೋ? ರಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು.
Yes, sir.
ಓಕೆ.
LT channel structure. All radio channel has important role in communication over air interface. Data and signaling messages are carried by these channels. LT channel and functionality. There are mainly three channels in every network that carry data and signaling messages. These are logical channel called layer 3, transport channel called layer 2, physical channel called layer 1. Let's see one by one. Logical channel. What type of data or information is to be transmitted? It is in logical channel. Transport channel. How data and information is to be transmitted? It is in transport channel. Physical channel, where data and information is to be transmitted over air interface. It is actual transmission of data in air interface. Logical channel, what information is to be transmitted. Transport channel, how data is to be transmitted. Physical channel, where the data is to be transmitted. Let's take an overview of all the radio channels. You can see here logical channel are mapped between the RLC layer and the MAC layer. Transport channel are mapped between the MAC layer and the physical channel. We will discuss all these channels one by one. Logical channel. Logical channel, it is in both direction. It is in downlink direction and uplink direction. We will look here in downlink direction. Logical channel are divided into the two parts, that is control channel. Control channel has 5 channels. These channels carry signaling messages in control plane. And the traffic channel has 2 channels. These channels carry data in user plane. Come to the control channel. Broadcast control channel, paging control channel, common control channel, dedicated control channel, and multicast control channel. Traffic channels. Dedicated traffic channel, multicast traffic channel. Come to the broadcast control channel. Downlink channel that broadcasting system control information. It transmits only system information. This system information are divided into the two parts, MIB, master information block, and SIB, system information block. MIB is transmitted through the transport channel, that is broadcast channel, and further it is mapped upon the physical channel, that is physical broadcast control channel. SIB, system information block, it is mapped upon the transport channel, that is downlink share channel, and further it is mapped upon the physical channel, that is physical downlink control channel. Let's see in details of these two system information. First, MIB, master information block. It transmits fixed information. These fixed information are system bandwidth, the PHICH configuration, that is physical hybrid indicator channel, frame number synchronization, and number of antenna. MIB consists of 24 bits. These 24 bits are 3 bits for system bandwidth, 3 bits for PHICH configuration, 8 bit for number of frame number synchronization, and 10 bit for number of antenna. MIB is always transmit in downlink direction. It has the time interval of 40 milliseconds. It transmits in every 40 milliseconds. You can say that TTI of MIB is 40 milliseconds. Come to the SIB. We require SIB for doing any cell reselection handover in LTE network. It transmits in every 80 milliseconds of TTI. Handover and reselections are decided by the SIB. SIB is also responsible for initial attachment and mobility related information of network. There are many types of SIB in LTE, that is 13 SIB. SIB 1. Cell selection parameters are there. PLM identity, tag tracking area code, cell ID. SIB 2. RRC information common for all UE, RACH, random access channel, paging information, initial TX power, sounding reference signal, SRS, PUCCH, PUSCH. These information are in SIB 2. Let's see SIB 3. It has information for same frequency of LTE. It is common in the same cell. It has information of the same cell. Let's see. When UE power on, UE required first two SIB messages, that are SIB1 and SIB2 for initial attachment to the network. Cell reselection parameter SIV message. We require SIV for doing any cell reselection handover in LT network. These are SIV4, SIV5, SIV6, SIV7, SIV8. SIV4. It has the parameter for same frequency of the LT network. Cell selections or cell reselection or handover messages are in there. In LT network of the same frequency of 1800 band, both are the 1800 band, and C4 have the parameter for the same frequency. Let's see the C5. Cell reselection or handover between different frequency of LT network. You can see here different frequency of the LT network, that is one network 1800 band of LT network and the another is LT network of 2300 or 2600 band. The cell reselection and handover takes place in between by the SIP5 message. SIP6 information flow for cell reselection from LT to UMTS network, or you can say that from 4G to 3G. The information of all the parameters are in SIP6 from 4G to 3G. Now SIP7. Information for reselection from LT to GSM. You can see here from 4G network reselections to the 2G network, it is in SIV7. SIV8. In SIV8, the information for reselection to CDMA 200 system. Thank you. If you like this video, please like, comment and share.
Okay. Right. So you can observe that what are the different channels present. Right. So still he is gone into the more technical part where he observed what are the possibilities of transmitting your data into these channels. Right. For different types of your data, he is able to transmit it, and what frequency it is going to select, how it is going to identify, what should be its frame format, what is the bit length should be added to that one. So everything it was there, right? So means obviously it is very difficult to understand how this works, because when you have a practical knowledge of this one, then it will be very easy for you people to understand. So here he is highlighting these channels, and these channels what are the different types present. So previously I was discussing about this logical channels which is having with respect to this BCCH, which is your broadcast control channel, right? I have taken an example of this WhatsApp messages or some other types of app which we have. We where we are transmitting our data, and that data it has to reach to some specific people, right? So if I open the WhatsApp also, if I want to send messages also, it is going to ask you that whether you need to broadcast it. We have learned what is broadcast, what is unicast, right? How it has to be done, what methodology we have to use, right? We have to how many people we have to select, what is their limitation. So these things we were trying to know, but here what is trying to tell is that what is the bandwidth, what is the antenna configuration, what is the reference signal power, how it should be, right? Obviously, it is already built in the hardware, it is there, and what possible transmission it is going to happen, that we need to analyze. Okay, so when we work into those specific areas of this wireless communication, which is nothing but your networking concept and the antenna part where we are to discuss, then only it is possible to analyze each of this section. Otherwise, what happens is that it is just like a frame format which is there. So this data is there, check all the information is correct or not, then transmit it. Right? That is what they are trying to do. So here, because all the topics which I am showing to you, it is dealing with those kind of things only. See now what is BCCH, so what it will do, what is its function, so that we are learning. Okay. So then what about FCCH? What about PCCH? What is CCCH? What is DCCH? So they are all having some specific applications, right? What is broadcasting? What is multicasting? What is paging? What is common channel? What is dedicated channel? So it is possible for us to do it this way. But all these features are not provided for one application, right? That is why we have multiple application for multiple thing. So if I wanted to social siting is there, LinkedIn is there, right? So Facebook is there, Publogs is there, right? Google Scholar is there. So there are all having different thing, right? Publogs it is there. Publogs it is for the reviewers thing what they have done. Google Scholar, it is where you observe how, what is the contribution by that particular author. LinkedIn, it will give information about the job opportunities, or you will get more information. There you cannot do video, or there you cannot do these things. Sorry. Facebook, if I take, it is only social website part. Right. For many of the application, some specific apps are there which will be of high quality. Right? If I tell I wanted to do a video call, right? So you have multiple option to do a video call. Through internet you can do, or through the FaceTime you can do, or through you can do a Skype call. So you have some specific application which will provide high quality, because we wanted to know that the loss or the noise should be very minimum. That is what we are trying to highlight in these things. Okay. Continuing to this one, he was discussing about dedicated traffic type. See, whatever the things which are present in this textbook, he was just reading out. He was telling that there were two types, control traffic and user traffic. It was that logical channel he was discussing about all these six types which are present. That traffic types it was discussing, there were only two. What is dedicated traffic and what is multicast traffic. Right. So what it is function, a part-to-part bidirectional use between a given UE and the network, it can exist in both uplink and downlink. A unidirectional point-to-multipoint data channel that transmit data from the network to the UEs, right, user equipments. Then coming to this transport channel, so again we will be having discussion about this, where he discusses about the channel coding scheme, modulation scheme, and antenna mapping. So these are the points which should be highlighted in this transport channel, right? And logical channel, he was having discussion on these values, which is nothing but your downlink system bandwidth, antenna configuration, and reference signal power. Right. So these were the few different parts which were present in this type. Okay. So when it comes to a transport layer, right, again downlink and uplink will be there, and again in the downlink part we are having these four types. Right. So again the role is same: downlink state channel, broadcast channel. One second. Right. So different types is there: downlink shade channel, broadcast channel, multicast channel, and paging channel. Okay. These were the things present in this transport channels. Right. And when it comes to the uplink channel, again we have uplink shade channel, random access channel. The wordings you observe, the Functionality you see, it is of all same thing. Okay. Then he speaks about the physical channel, which are these types. So again you observe same thing will be present: control, share, broadcast, multiclass, hybrid ARQ, and physical control format indicator channel. So these are the different types which is been present in the physical channel. Means what is the functionality which they will do, right, in the transport layer, in the logical channel, and in the physical channel. So logical channel are listed here: uplink and downlink. Transport channel for downlink, these are the four, and for the uplink these are the two, and for the physical channel these are the six for the downlink, and these are the three which is present for the uplink. Okay, so this is the channel hierarchical structure which is present. So in common or in general, if you ask what is these six and why it is useful, so in the video also he was highlighting that these are all the specific application or specific type of data which will be given. Okay, so I'm having one information like a image, and that should be transmitted to the receiver, right? So what I have to do is that my thing is that I may image it is there, so image format which is supported, right? So those particular apps I need to take it and I need to send it. So image size, if it is used, so you will do with zip or WinRAR, right? You do compression and you transmit the data through a mail or through a WhatsApp or through some other application, so where it can be reached to the destination, right? So you should be in a better position to understand what type of data it is here. Sometimes will be what it is there for the lab. Now what is happening is that there is a executable file which will be generated, .exe file. Now that exe file is supported by the laptop, but it is not supported by the your mobile phone. So obviously this format will be not supported by this device, so it cannot be downloaded or it cannot be installed, it will tell, because it is having its own specific criteria which should be highlighted. That is what he is trying to highlight here. Okay, so with this I will stop here. This again, transport channel, which is for the individual part, how what is its specification. So this we will be discussing in the next session. Okay, so another 5 minutes you will be having, another 2 minutes you will receiving a quiz. Okay, 11:30 to 11:40 there is a 5 questions there. There is no multiple option. You need to write the answer. So 10 minutes I have given. So you can write it into that. Okay, and you can. We will wait for another 2 minutes. It will be available in your Teams. Just a second. Another 1 minute you will receiving a quiz. Multiple, not multiple choice. You need to answer it. Simple questions I have given. 5 questions are there. You can answer to that point. Okay. Another 1 minute it will come. And once you receive that question, you just tell me whether it is received or not. So whatever the slides I am going to explain, based on that slides only, I am preparing that MCQ. It's available, right? Quiz is available. Tell me.
Yes, sir, it's available.
uh,
Yes, sir.
what I observed previously was that it was multiple choice, so everyone was simply ticking, and majority of it was correct because it was easy, I feel. So instead of giving that one, I want you to write it so that it will be very clear. So for every session, 4 or 5 questions will be there, which you need to answer regarding to what I have explained. Okay, it will be in that way from now onwards. And please turn in or hand in if you are using laptop or mobile phone so that it will be submitted. Earlier time I had given 11:45 p.m. but it is 11:45 a.m. Okay, another 10 minutes here. Feel two people have submitted it. Only two people have submitted. Out of 60 people, two people. One more thing, assignment is given for assignment 2 is uploaded. I hope everyone has seen that one. And last date is June 15th. You have seen the assignment questions? ಮಾತಾಡ್ರಪ್ಪ ಐಶ್ವರ್ಯ ಕಾವ್ಯ ಪವನ್ ಕುಮಾರ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಅಸೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸಾ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಇಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀರಾ